Okay. So, hello Internet. My name is DiggerTheDwarf, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Live. Yeah, we're back. So, like I said, this time I want to do more, do the, crafting and gathering, quests, at least to start with. So let me get changed over to miner. And I have to figure out again how to that's not right. How to play these what the yeah, that is right. Where can I do this at? I know there's places around here somewhere. Yeah, I need to remember how to play these classes, because I do not. That's a problem. Cheese it. Yeah. Do not want to be fighting things right now. Yeah. Again, I'm trying not to breathe into the microphone too hard. I wish I had a better setup, but yeah, does the map tell me where to look? Because, like, I know there's places out here. I just don't remember where. And I don't remember what it is that I'm actually looking for, as far as that goes, so... Anyway, this one's probably going to be a more chill stream. Like I said, doing mining, crafting, stuff like that. At least for a while. I may do go back to doing some side quests later, but let's see. Like, I know it's around here somewhere. Oh, there's one. No, that's an Earth Sprite. What am I looking for, even? I can't remember what the actual, like, things that you can mine look like. So I just kind of have to run around until I find one. Seriously? Okay, don't get stuck on the terrain here. What am I looking for? Why can't I find anything? Okay. I thought I remembered there being some over here before, but... oh well. Keep looking. Um... Nothing up here. Looking and I'm looking and I'm looking. No, 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 no. No, no. Okay, like I know there's spots around here somewhere. Okay, now I'm seeing, yeah, okay. What is that thing? Hold on. Hold on. This might be a mistake, because I'm really underleveled for this. But, Ah. Yeah, that's, kind of what I thought. Okay. That's a shame. Okay, well, yeah. Alright, well, I had to try. Surely I had to try. Let me get some water. Well. Okay. Let me swap back over. Okay. So there are people around. It just, you know. I'm glad to see it. Glad to see it. I hated, you know, feeling like the game was empty. It's like, I didn't think that it was. Is this where I was? Yes. Like, I didn't think that the game was actually, like, depopulated, but it sure started to seem like it. Just because I wasn't seeing anybody around. But there's people. There's people. Okay. Yes. Right. Okay, yeah. So, that's probably for the best that I, came back and started over. Excuse me. My dinner is talking back to me a little. It's, not good, but it's okay. Right. Finally, some stuff. Okay. So how does this work again? Okay. If your class level is at or above the item level. Okay. Well, so I see. Can't sell any of this stuff. You can sell the copper ore. Well, I need like a lot of that. Dun, da, da. Wow. Okay. Yes. Gathering log. Right. Okay. I need a bunch of these things, so... Alright. On to the next. On to the next. And I got a new thing I can do. What is the thing that I can do? Ah. So it can point me in the direction of the... Right. 36 yalms to the northwest. Okay. So how many more? I just need 2 more of those. I'm gonna grab 2 more, and then I need an extra one because I need to make a copper ingot for the goldsmith thing, and then... There. And see, by the time I'm finished, then this one's already ready to go again. Okay. Well, that's that. While I'm here, before I go on to... Well, yeah, so I was just looking at the nearby duty log, or whatever the thing is called when you first log in, and if I check the hunting log, I need to kill some cactuars, and here they are. So I just, while I'm thinking about it, it reminds me, I've been playing, so I have Monster Hunter World on here on my PlayStation as well, and I'd been playing that recently, and I caught some little cactuars on there, which are specifically cactuars from Eorzea, according to the like log entry. So I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, so that's that done. Yeah, I just need some antlings and some spriggans and some of those dusty mongrels, which I'm gonna have to do for that side quest over there. So that's all good. Yeah. I'm gonna run back into town and do my crafting bits for those quests, and then turn all of those in. This is going much quicker than I was thinking, but I might go. I was thinking that I was gonna go around and actually just do some random mining around for a bit, but I want to do the quests first. So goldsmith, and so that's not bad. So yeah, just yeah. So if I do this, how do I have to go to the crafting log, right? Yeah, and do this. Oh, I needed 3. Oh, I do need to do some more mining then. It needs 3 ores for an ingot. Okay, well. So how does this work? Yeah. Use synthesis. Right. So I do this. And then I do this. And I did the thing. Okay. Anything else interesting I could do? Interesting. Yeah, don't have... I mean, this all takes more advanced stuff, so... So that's that one done, and then I can switch over again to Weaver, which I didn't do this one before, but I think it just works the same way, right? Oh, I need another one of those stupid... Okay. Well... I only got the one before. Okay. Where's the nearest teleporty thingy? The nearest crystal. Should be over here somewhere. And well, so take me back to the Weavers Guild, and then let me buy another one of those and make that, and then I guess I'll turn that one in while I'm at the Weavers Guild. Which is down this way. Oh, looks like I actually have a viewer. Hello, viewer. I cannot see your messages at the moment if you send any, but hello. Is this the first time I've actually gotten a live viewer? I think it is. Hello, I'm DiggerTheDwarf, or Finn Blackhill, or whatever, whichever you prefer, and hi. No, that's a bad angle. Yeah, so just do this. Okay, and so now I can talk to this guy. Yes, I've got the thing. I've made it. Here's the yarn. Well, bless my soul. He can follow basic instructions. Yes, I can. It would seem you have grasped the fundamentals. Good boy. Yarn and cloth may be mere materials, but they must be crafted with no less care than a whole garment. For though the finest garments are greater than the sum of their parts are invariably the finest. Do remember this, Finn, as you continue your training. Practice making yarn and other simple items, and return once you have attained a basic level of proficiency. Tedious, I grant you, but necessary. And you did tell me you were ready to suffer. Right. Hooray, and I got a thing. Oh, you gave me a bunch of materials. Okay. Well, so I can use this, and then I can also use that for my goldsmith outfit, right? Yeah. Okay. Ah, look, someone else doing the side quests. Good. I need to... let me go talk to the goldsmith thing, too. I wanted to turn all three of these in together, but I did not realize that the copper ingot required 3 copper ore. So that's a little frustrating, but it's okay. Hello, Serendipity. I've got the stuff. You know, I think this is quite... Your thing seems to be malfunctioning down there. Okay, thank you. Quiet, GG. I'm the guild master. I get to decide what's fit for a chamber pot. Okay. Alright, okay. Please excuse me. He gets a bit overzealous at times. GG is my assistant, but he has a habit of butting in with his opinions. Most mammoths are rather simple, capable of no more than rudimentary speech. They can be relied upon for menial tasks, but little else. Gigi, on the other hand, is quite intelligent, and quite stubborn, I might add. I suspect that's due to his age. He's been with the guild for an eternity, ever attending each guild master, but recently he's been coming and going as he pleases. I can't do like a robot voice. I don't know, but yes, kneel before Gigi, the one true guild master. Respect my authority, ignorant mortal, or suffer my wrath. It's like this every day, Finn. I'm afraid the experience he's accumulated over a century of assisting guildmasters has made him arrogant. Quite intimidating, really. I may be the guildmaster, but he's like a walking, talking archive of all knowledge to do with our craft. Oh, I completely forgot about your ingot. Sorry. As I was about to say, I think this is very, very good for a beginner. It's reasonably pure and well-formed. I dare say you've got a knack for this, Finn. What you need now is practice. So keep practicing with your hammer and come back here when you've gotten more comfortable using it. Oh, he's British, too. He's a British robot. Oh, no. Well, I mean, actually, you know, giving me that copper ore is, it just so happens I needed some of that for a different guild, so... Okay, okay. So I guess I'll swap back over to miner and turn that in. Okay. Yeah, I've got the copper. Let's see here. 10 chunks, just as I ordered. Well done, Finn. Tell me, is being a miner aught like you imagined? They're all British, man. Harder than expected, is it? All new recruits say as much. It takes a combination of knowledge, experience, and instinct to know where to dig. Yet it's ultimately back-breaking labor that yields you your prize. Make no mistake, Finn. Mining is grueling work, and you'll be dog-tired most of your waking hours. But tell me, did you not feel invigorated each time your pickaxe struck home? Did you not experience a thrill of triumph when the earth finally yielded up your prize? That is what we miners live for. You may be ripe to collapse, your face caked in weak old dirt, but the promise of discovery drives you on. And the instant you find that which you have long sought, and that sparkling instant, you feel like a god among men. You've made a fine start, and I would see you maintain your efforts. Practice swinging your pickaxe till your arms have learned the motion, and then return here. I'll have another little task for you. Well, as it happens, I actually have reached level 5 already. So, first of all, I think I had a better pickaxe, didn't I? That's level 8. Okay, fine. Well, those are the same, basically, but this one is better for gathering, so that's what I'll use for mining, obviously. Okay, give me my next quest. Hello there, Finn. Okay. Hello there, Finn. 'Tis good to see you again. Judging by the blisters on your hands, it's plain you've been hard at it with your pickaxe. Good. You're ready for the next stage of your training. Eorzea's a vast realm filled with diverse environments, and her mineral wealth varies from region to region. Even within Thanalan, there's a marked difference between east and west. If you want to be a successful miner, it's essential that you know where to look for what. And for that, you have to become intimate with Eorzea. How else can you expect her to reveal her innermost secrets to you? Getting to know her every square malm is no small undertaking, of course, but the yalms soon add up, as I'm sure you'll find with my next task. I'd like you to seek out 10 bone chips for me. Just so you don't go about it completely blind, here's a hint. You'll find these just beyond the gate of Nald. Off you go now, and happy digging. Righty-ho. Off I go. To do the thing. Gate of Nald. Okay. Right over here, probably. Not the turtle. Tortoise. Whatever. Let's see here. I need bone chips. Well, there's no bone chips here. so... Da-da-da-da-da. These are reagents. I don't know what to do. Is that a... That's an alchemist guild thing, isn't it? Reagents? Is that even one of the... Am I right? Or am I stupid? I don't know. Okay. I actually have a bunch more abilities here now that I can do. So I can do... Right. Sharp vision. And I can do... Lay of the land. Yeah, well I don't need then... I don't need both of these, surely. Oh, whatever. Yeah, I'm not Gatherer's Boon. Okay. I assume I got the Gatherer's Boon? Well. Okay, so that wasn't what I was looking for. Are they gonna be over here? Still no. This is where I needed to look, right? This is the right part of Thanolin? She did say out of the gate of Null, didn't she? Here we go, here we go. But that's still not the thing, cause does that give me bone chips? I got nothing. I could do the thing. Still got nothing. Okay. So no, that still didn't give me bone chips. Okay, what do we have over here? Now let me grab these things. Sneak. Right. Okay. Well. Okay, that's still not it. Bone chip. Yeah, it's out here somewhere. Central Panel. That's where I'm at. Okay, so see, these are level 10 mineral deposits, right? And that said it was a level 5 thing, so it should be further back here. There we go. That's what we were looking for. I'm gonna get extra of these so that I can use them for crafting. And also I can now use the bronze pickaxe. Huzzah. Okay. Get some more. And maybe even hit level 10 while we're out here so that we can do the next mining quest. Secondary tools to quarry items. Right. Yes, I need to do that as well. Did I get a sledgehammer before? No. So I'll need to do that. Okay. Excuse me, sorry, don't mean to run over your crops. And I go. Get some more water. Hydration is important, and it also helps to keep the old voice going. Which is important. have the bone chips. Ah yes, precisely 10 bone chips. You've done well, Finn. No doubt you had trouble tracking these down at first, but each chip you found added to your understanding. For your efforts, you've come to know where best to search for bone chips, and so it goes for everything else we mine. Excuse me. Now, in addition to learning where to find materials, you should also make a point of knowing who needs them. For instance, armorers and blacksmiths are our best customers when it comes to ores, while goldsmiths would struggle to ply their trade if we didn't supply them with gold and gemstones. Oh, and I mustn't forget the alchemists. Those fellows can never have too much rock salt and cinnabar, and we often rub shoulders with them. In short, know whence it comes and whither it goes. To be sure, you still have much and more to learn, and there's no substitute for hard work. Oh, don't look so glum. Just be thankful you don't have to bleeding memorize all that information. You have a gathering log for such stuff. Make good use of it, and you can't go wrong. That's all for now. Keep up your efforts and visit me again when you've spent more time in the wilds, with pickaxe in hand. I'll have another task for you when you've perfected your swing. Yes. Interesting. Every 5th level, you get higher level mineral deposits. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, not taking the 10. I will take, I guess the work gloves, because that gives better crafting than the pants. Oh, she gives me the bronze pickaxe, but I already have one. Let me put those on. Next quest. Okay, she'll give me a sledgehammer, so I don't need to buy one. Ah, there he is, the rising star of the Miners Guild. Oh, don't be like that, I'm only teasing. Which is not to say that it isn't true. The fact is, you've been working tirelessly, and you've improved more quickly than I could have hoped. Indeed, I think you're ready to handle a task in the name of the guild. As you probably know, we receive orders from various parties, but most come from Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern. The concern actually owns this hall, but they've kindly given us the loan of it. In return, they get first pick of guild talent to work their mines. On occasion, they send requests for us to procure less widely used minerals. Commodities required in quantities too small to warrant anything beyond an ad hoc arrangement. One such request happens to have arrived just now, and I want you to take care of it, Finn. This time, the concern needs 10 pieces of obsidian, and I'd like you to procure them. You'll have the best luck searching around the hammers in Western Thanalan. Okay. Western Thanalan we go. So, yeah, the hammers are these over here in between town and the Silver Bazaar. So yeah, those things. Right. Over here. Well, let me go this way around. Obsidian. There we go. As usual, I'm probably going to take some extra so that I can use it for my own crafting. Come on. Okay. I'll do one more and then I'll head back. And then, once we have the sledgehammer, not that way, once we have the sledgehammer, then it will be time. We shall do some free mining and quarrying and such. For a while, until, you know, I feel like either I'm tired of it, or I want to I feel like I have enough materials, at which point then I'll probably switch over to the goldsmith and do some smithering, and yeah, then we'll go from there. Anyway. I feel like it might just be faster to go through into here. Is this the way to go? Rather than going all the way around to the crystal. The etherite. I know what it's called. Miners. Okay. I have the 10 pieces of obsidian. Ooh, this is some fine obsidian. The concern will be well pleased. In case you're wondering, the spoils of your labor are bound for the Colosseum. I'm told there's to be an exhibition featuring ancient arms. One of these is the It's Maquahuitl, I think, which is what I'm using as a gladiator. A wooden sword with shards of obsidian embedded in its edge. Before man learned to work metal, he used various kinds of stone to craft blades for his weapons. Obsidian was among the most coveted, thanks to the razor-sharp edge it could achieve. These days, of course, blades are commonly forged of steel, and obsidian has fallen out of favor, but there are still folk out there willing to pay good coin for it nevertheless. As an ambitious young miner, you do well to pay attention to such customers. Make the effort to stay abreast of demand, and your efforts will be more richly rewarded. Yeah. You continue to impress me with your progress, Finn. It's past time you learn how to use a sledgehammer. It's a secondary tool we use in conjunction with the pickaxe. Thus equipped, you'll be able to break outcrops of bedrock and get to the precious minerals within. Well, what are you waiting for? Go find a rocky outcrop and give that sledgehammer of yours a swing. Right. I want the hat. Straw hat. Sledgehammer. Okay. And now it's time to just do whatever, I guess. Yeah, I guess I want to go out here? Okay. So yeah, now I'm mainly just gathering materials for crafting with. Go over this direction and maybe get some more of those bone fragments. Yeah. Bone chip. mean, I have plenty of shards, but I don't know. Eventually, it's one of those things. Eventually, you're gonna run out if you do a lot of crafting. You're gonna run out and then wish you had gathered a bunch more when you had the opportunity. Let's go. Alright. Now I'm looking for rocky outcrops. I imagine they'll be further in to the map somewhere, but I don't remember if I got this far previously. So I don't actually know where there are some. But I mean, there's got to be some around here somewhere, right? But I do not know where. Okay, I can't see him on the big map, so that doesn't help, but there doesn't seem to be anything out here. Southwest. It's this way. No, it's that way. Which is back over there. But that's not where I want to be looking. I want to find higher level stuff. Because, like, I should be able to see higher level ones. It's set every 5 levels, right? And I could see. I saw. Oh boy. Switch. What do you mean unable to change at this time? I said switch. There we go. Okay. Yeah. I should have been able to see, because like I could see the level 10 ones after level 5, so I was kind of expecting to be able to see the level 15 ones after level 10, but I could not find them anywhere. Which was rather frustrating. Let me see here. Hunting log. What do I need to? It's antling worker, antling soldier. Okay, so I do actually have to do both. Well, I guess it's time to get back to the main thing. Our actual main, well, I say main stuff eventually, but also the side quests and stuff that we're working on. Get back to that. And yeah, also trying to do the hunting log stuff. Okay. So there's that. I need to find some antling workers now. And then I'll go over and do the Dusty Mongrel quest over there, which should also get me that. And then I just need to find some Spriggans. I don't know where to find some Spriggans. But if I just find some Spriggans, I'll have the first round of the Gladiator hunting log done. Well, I mean, shouldn't it? Well, I could just do this, right? Shouldn't it tell me where there are Central Thanalan Blackbrush? Central Thanalan Blackbrush. They're around here somewhere. Were they up there at Lost Hope? Perhaps. Okay, speaking of which, that's that. Oh, that's not the mongrel. Okay, that's not the mongrel quest over there. That's the Rat King quest. Well, that's okay. I'll do that one then. Well, that one was easy. Are you gonna attack me? Okay, some of you are. Unfortunately, I burned through all my bonus XP already doing the crafting jobs and stuff for the, mining and everything. Which is a little unfortunate, but it's okay. I don't need all the extra XP. Boy. I have to get better with those buttons. Oh well. Hey. Sure. You know what? Sure. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. I was not paying attention to my health as much as I should have. I got close though. I got close. Now where is it that I go to repair my gear? Hold on, I'm getting some more water. Yeah, I don't know where to go to get repairs, but I should probably repair my gear now that I've, been downed twice. Okay. I assume it's somewhere over in the market, but I don't know. While I'm over here, I can also sell some of my unnecessary gear. Excuse me. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I assume it's the hammer over here. Hammer Huh. Where's the... What's that? What is that? It's in the... Oh, whatever. There's the materia mender. Oh, is it? Okay. Yeah, that's not... That doesn't cost very much. Well, since I'm back here, I guess I'll do some crafting myself. This seems to be where everybody's doing it, so... Okay. So I made that. Let's make one of these. Okay. Can't do that yet. I need to make some more copper. Make another copper ingot here. Well, that was pretty easy. Copper rings. Okay. So now I can get the next quest for that, but if I make so that one, basic touch, increases the quality, yeah, but I'm not too concerned about the quality on these. There we go. And I'll make another one of these. And I can make this. Which I do want to increase the quality, but let me see if I can actually get through making it first. Oh well, that's just gonna... Okay, never mind. Never mind. Okay, can't do anything there. And that's all gonna require blackstone, whetstones. But if I make another thing of the rings, I can make that one. Bone necklace. Is there anything else I can do? Probably not. No. Well, I could do that. No, I can't. I need another. Okay. Okay. And that's basically everything I can craft for now, so... I'm gonna swap it to the gladiator. And head back out into the wilderness. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that one. And I should take the bridge. There we go. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. And now I go back across the bridge and cross over into Central Thanalan. Turn in these quests, and on the way maybe run into the person I'm supposed to be looking for. For the main quest. Nononzo. What do you want with me, then? I have mongrel blood. When thrown into fire, the stench emitted by this thick blood is foul enough to keep most beastkin at bay. That seems useful. Is this mongrel blood? Thank the gods. Now I could finally head back to Horizon. Mongrels are the natural enemy of most other predators, you see. Throw their thick blood into a fire, and the resulting stench will send beastkin fleeing. The resulting stench will send beastkin fleeing for miles around. Makes light work of our patrols, as long as we have a steady supply of the nasty stuff. And I'll wager you can guess which brass blade picked the short straw to kill mongrels this time around. But thanks to you, I'm off to enjoy a hot meal in a tankard. May Thal's golden halls await you in the afterlife. Thank you very much. Now, in the meanwhile, I have to find find this Cecily. That appears to be who I'm looking for. Huh? A letter? I've got Fufulupa's missive right here. I won't be delivering it anytime soon, though. Gotta tend to my bird's injured leg first. Getting tongue-tied here. Even the most minor of cuts can fester if ignored. Fufulupa sent you, right? Fufulupa sent you, right? As this is a pressing matter, why don't you take it the rest of the way? Lost Hope's just past Blackbrush Station to the northeast. Look for the tents by the river. Right, yeah, I think that's where I'm headed with the side quest anyhow, so that works out. Okay. Hey, I got the coffers. You're back? Please tell me you've retrieved gemstones. Yes. Metal-clad lockbox used in transporting expensive ores from the concern's mines back to Ul'dah. Well, here you go. Bless you thrice over, adventurer. Thanks to you, my hide will remain intact. It's hard to believe that the Kikirn used to be honest merchants. Some of them even lived in Ul'dah. Then the beastmen were banished from the city, and the Kikirn lost their livelihood. Some turned to thieving and other petty crimes to survive. It's a sad tale, but sadder still that most of the citizens couldn't care less. Yes, that is unfortunate. I'm just gonna take the bronze pieces. You know what? I forgot to sell my extra gear, like I said I was going to. This is, right, this is Blackbrush Station. Lost Hope is further up. Over here. Frick. Just passing through, or will you be staying a while? I am here to deliver a letter. A sealed message written by Brassblade Fufulupa of the Rose to his former captain, Leofric. Fufulupa sent you all this way because of a late letter? The boy is still far too earnest. Despite my demotion, he continues to call me captain. I suspect he has no idea what it means to be transferred to Lost Hope, either. The brass blades don't give a Kikirn's arse about this settlement. No one in Ul'dah does. All here have been forsaken, adventurer. The refugees, the protectors, and you will be too if you're seen associating with us. Thank you for the letter. Now, for your own good, leave. Alright, well, I see side quests. Here we go. Hammond. Need not apply in person. Don't suppose you'd be willing to do a favor for a miner down on his luck, would ye? Rumor is a man named Berengar at Blackbrush Station is looking to take on miners. I'd go see him myself, but my wife's been taken ill and needs tending to. If you'd be so kind as to take my application to this Berengar fellow, I'd be in your debt. Right. Blaves. Alternative medicine. You look as if you've put a few beasts down in your days. Would you mind putting down a few more? A friend of mine has been taken ill, and I simply must have gigantode secretions from the liver of a toxic toad to treat him. 2 vials would suffice. You can find the nasty creatures in the unholy air. Do me this favor, I beg you. My friend will die without treatment. Please. Alright. Camelberga. Fringe benefits. Thank the gods you're here, adventurer. You must help us. The other day I spied bandits from the Quiveron Manse selling gemstones to smugglers, and not just any stones, raw nashikite, not raw nashikite. We learned about that earlier in the main story. With that kind of wealth, they could purchase finer arms than the Sultan sworn. After that, they'd surely seek revenge on the people of Lost Hope for defying them in the past. They'd slaughter Leofric and anyone else who fought back, and then they'd have their way with me and the other women. Spare us this horrible fate, adventurer. I beg of you. Steal the nashikite from the Quiveron Manse and bring it to me. Okay. Leofric. I thought I told you to get out of here. What, looking for a chance to do some good? Always. I guess I can't force you to leave. Stubborn adventurers, the lot of you. Fine then, listen well. A band of outlaws has taken up residence at the Quiveron Manse on the ridge to the south. Their leader has styled himself heir to Eoland Quiveron, the syndicate member who died in the calamity. The Baron and his cronies are not more than a pack of jackals. They prey on the people of Lost Hope, robbing them of what little they have. I myself cannot act without endangering the refugees, as they know my face and will retaliate against Lost Hope. You, however, are not known to the bandits or their allies. If you wish to help us, then deal with the Baron. Okay. Simple enough. So take the thing to the... and... where do I find those toads? Is it over here? Yeah. Well, whatever. I'll come back to that one. I'm gonna deliver the letter, or the application, or whatever. Defeat Baron von Quiveron III, Esquire. Yes, that's very good. Berengair. I have an envelope addressed to the minor Berengair containing Hamon's application for employment. Another miner looking for work, is it? Let's see. Everything looks to be in order. Alright, I'll go ahead and add him to the list. These refugees are a bloody 12 sinned. They break their backs for next to nothing, and when they're washed up, there's always another to take their spot. Poor fools dig up pebbles worth more than they'll ever see in their whole lifetime. Eorzea can be a right cool place at times, but I ain't one to change what ain't broke. Well, I mean, at least he's getting work, question mark? I mean, that's a question. I mean, that's the thing, is bad exploitative work that pays very little better than no work at all? I mean, that's a little bit, I think, beyond my pay grade to be answering, but... Of course, my pay grade is nothing at the moment, being that I am unemployed, so, you know. I need to get, how do I get up there? Okay. How do I get up there? I could go around, or I could take this passage. go down from here. And, well, down to there. Here it is. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Okay. I wonder if there's like interesting mining locations down here, or if it's just kind of, this is just kind of here. Now, how do huh. Okay. Well, so that was a huge waste of time, and I should have just gone up and around. But whatever. Pick a fight with me, will ya? Yeah, please, you know, target the thing that's actually trying to kill me. And not the cactuar on the other side of the map. Huh, I guess it's a torch or something. Excuse me. I guess I don't necessarily need to be killing all of these, but well, if they're gonna attack me as I come up, well, that was interesting. I have to say, I do appreciate that enemies that are actual people in this game are like classes. So like some of these are hello. Like that guy, I think, is a thaumaturge, or was a thaumaturge, and the attendants are archers, and the guards are pugilists. And I think that's really, really neat. Game design wise. I like that your humanoid enemies, or I guess I should say like actual human, because as in a lot of things with from Japan, like all of the races are human, unless they're beast folk, beastkin, whatever. But yeah, so all your human enemies are they follow the same rules as the players in terms of you know, how they fight. Well, that boss fight was a little underwhelming. I was not honestly expecting it to be that easy, but here we are. Okay. Another batch of quests finished. Now I just need to turn them in. And I also... No. Ah! Leave me alone. I need to find some Spriggans. Are they gonna follow me? No, they're not gonna follow me. I need to find a couple more of those Spriggans, because then I can finish the hunting log. Slaves. I have the Gigantoad secretions. Not only does this viscous liquid keep toads cool in the harsh climes of Thanalan, but its toxicity protects the toads from being consumed by predators. Oh, bless you. You are not a moment too soon. After some light preparation, I'll be able to give this to my friend. He has always had a weak heart. Were he rich, he could take the meals and reagents he needs. We would have no need for such foulness as the bile of toads. Hope is not all that is lost to us here. Gil and good health are scarce as well. A necessary evil in a nation such as Ulda, I suppose. The few at the top feast and flourish, while the many at the bottom starve and suffer. Yeah, so it goes. Yes, better boots. Yeah, these ones. And Amelberger. Yeah, an extremely rare variety of malachite. It's named from its deep green color. Yeah, I think we saw that before. The Nashikite. Excellent work, adventurer. You dealt the bandits a crippling blow. And finally, after being consigned to this shanty town for moons, a chance to improve the plight of the people, of course. Yes, improve their plight. I shall put the Nashikite to good use, worry not. Right. I should take the bandana, but I want the glasses. Whatever. Now, how is this bandana better than my pot helm? You know? Riddle me this. Riddle me this. How is this thing better than my helmet? Oh, well, whatever. Leofric, I did the thing. So it is done? Good. I hope that wretch died screaming. Ul'dah is more prosperous than ever, some say. That may be true for the Syndicate, but none of that wealth has trickled down to the small folk. It's all a mummer's farce. One day I refused to play my part, and so I was made to leave the stage. Aye, my time has passed. The brass blades of the rose must look to others for guidance. Gimme gloves. Well, on the subject of that, you feel like giving me another quest? As you may have noticed, I'm in no shape to leave Lost Hope right now. So, in my stead, I'd like you to return to Horizon and give this dagger to Fufulupa. Although it's just an old ornamental dagger, it belongs with the brass blades of the rose. I should have given it to the boy before I came here. Well, back to Horizon we go. I think I'm gonna teleport there. Right. I can't. Oh yeah, I need to. I guess I need to use this, right? Horizon. Okay, water break. Fufurupa. Ah, Finn. I received word from Captain Leofric the other day. Thank you for delivering the letter for me. Here's an antique dagger. This ornamental dagger has remained in possession of the brass blades of the rose for centuries, traditionally passed down to a new captain when an old one retires. You're in charge now. Why do you have that dagger? Only a captain of the brass blades of the rose is permitted to possess it. Captain Leofric says I'm to have it? There must be some mistake. He couldn't possibly mean to tell me that... No, of course not. I am not worthy to wield it. Nevertheless, I shall respect the captain's wishes and take the dagger into safekeeping until he comes to reclaim it. Right. Well. Better shield. The brass blades of the rose have need of your assistance once more, Finn. Thaumaturges from the ossuary are presently surveying the footfalls for ancient relics. As the area is rife with wild beasts, the Horizon garrison has been charged with their security. But Captain Baldwin sent only a handful of brass blades. Despite his assurances to the contrary, such a small unit cannot possibly be sufficient to protect our patrons. I would have you offer your assistance to my comrades. Pray travel to the footfalls and speak to Totoruna. Right. Out this way. Which again, this is not where I need to go. I need to be back over there for the... whatever, I'll worry about the hunting log another time, you know? But it's just, you know... completion! But it's fine. Totoruna. A bleeding venture come to help. Ain't heard nothing from Captain Baldwin about this. He said trust him men only. Any road, we've got this under control. And besides, this operation ain't got nothing to do with Foopa Loopa. Boy's got a stick up his arse the size of a sub. It's no wonder the captain told them to stay at Horizon. Right, well, give me a shield and I will leave you alone. Yeah. You have a side quest. Since you're here, might as well make yourself useful. The Orobon swimming around the site are disrupting the thaumaturge's work, which means we've got to slaughter a lot of them. You can help us by culling 6 of the beasts. Let me know when you're finished. Alright. Nunu Zofu. Hey, adventurer, mind running a message to the Crescent Cove for us? Captain Baldwin's planning some festivities for the thaumaturge to see, and he wants them treated to the finest food and drink. Nothing but the best for our distinguished guests, eh? Head west and south to the village and tell Raph that he's to deliver a bounty of fresh fish to Horizon for the feast. Right. To find one more. You're fishy. Now there's a bunch over here. Okay. That's those taken care of. Much obliged, Ventura. That's 6 fewer Orobon to pester our guests. I've lost the accent, hold on. Truth be told, the thaumaturges could have brought their own escort from the city, but seeing as they wanted to take a gander at the ruins this close to Horizon, the officers reckoned we'd be held responsible for any incidents regardless, so here we are. It ain't that much work, but we've still got to stay on guard. If an Orobon so much as nibbles on one of their toes, we're liable to lose all of ours. That sure sounds horrible. Right. To Crescent Cove. And I already see side quests available. Adeline, have you some time to spare, an old fishwife friend? I've nets what need tending, as you probably can tell. These nets you see hanging here are used to haul in fish. Problem is that in the doing, they dredge up all manner of junk from the sea bottom. I'd be grateful if you'd pick any debris from them you might find. Sure. Osment. Mince and rubbish. Ugh. What a pain in the bloody ass. Who do those Laminsons think they are, anyway? Just look at all this, would you? A merchant from Linz dumped this junk when he shipped out. Claimed it wasn't fit for selling, so he just up and left it. Barbarians! What passes for etiquette across the Strait of Merlthor? Don't suppose I could ask you to clean up the rest for me, eh? Please? I picked up so much junk already, the mere sight of it fair makes me gag. Right. Raff. We need fish. Fresh fish for Captain Baldwin? Of course, of course! We will do our best, sir. Unfortunately, we've had a poor catch in recent days on account of the rough seas. More boats should be returning soon, but I cannot promise that their catch will please. But don't worry, sir. The captain will have his fish, I swear it. Right. Yeah. Better sword. Bronze Spatha. Right. We got a splintered crate. We got decaying vegetables. A bottomless toolbox. That seems very useful, actually. Well, let's get the flotsam. Again, these are the quests that most people probably find terribly boring, but I genuinely, like, I don't know if there's something wrong with my brain, but I genuinely feel satisfaction doing it. You know? Thank you, dear. That's one less chore what needs seeing to. I tell you, 'tis no easy thing being a fishwife. When not mending nets and patching sails, I'm praying to Libnaean for still waters and a hearty haul. Still, I wouldn't trade all the hard work for anything. That's nice. Armor. Yeah, see, that's the other thing, is I'm getting all these gear upgrades by doing this, you know? So, why wouldn't I? Marilda. Captain, my captain. You're an adventurer, are you not? I know this is sudden, but I have no one else to turn to. Last night, a gang of bandits from the Quiveron Manse were in their cups, and I overheard them discussing their plans. Well, as it happens, I took care of those guys, I think. It seems they've come to collect gemstones stolen from Copperbell Mines. Nashikite, I think I heard one say. They are to meet with their co-conspirator soon at the Footfalls. What did you say? Fufulupa? Illicit exchanges and shadowy dealings. The brass blades cannot abide such malfeasance. Forgive my eavesdropping, Finn. I came to Crescent Cove merely to thank you in person. I never imagined I'd uncover a criminal conspiracy right outside Horizon's gates. We must act quickly if we are to apprehend these thieves. I will notify Captain Baldwin at once. No, wait, you mustn't. Oh, gods. You must stop him before it's too late. Captain Baldwin himself is working with the bandits. What a twist. Well, before I do that, got an empty decanter and a holy cup. And also an unsold pot and a moth-eaten sack and some more decaying vegetables. Right, that's all the trash. Thank you, friend. Seeing this place clean again does my spirit good. I suppose some other Limnitzen merchant will be by before long and leave more filth behind. I hate my life. Yeah, more better armor. Okay. No, I'm not here to do the fate. No, thank you. Baldwin! I am not above level 18, so this should be fine. Water break. Captain Baldwin, sir. I've discovered something shocking, something horrible. Someone has been stealing gemstones from Copperbell mines and... Wait, those gauntlets, those boots! Why, you're one of Quiveron's men. Sir, that man is a thief and a scoundrel. And? What of it? His coin's good, and that's what counts. What? Captain Baldwin, are you working with these men? It cannot be. I told you to stay in Horizon, Fufulupa. It didn't have to be like this. They'd get their Nashikite, I'd get my gill, and none would be the wiser. But, sir, what if your crimes are uncovered? What if Lord Lolorito finds out? You fool, don't you see? I am acting under the authority of Lord Lolorito himself. No, no, that can't be true. Why do you think people join the Brass Blades, Fufulupa? To serve and protect? Huh. We're not the Bloody Flames here. We do this for the coin. Ah, Sir Baron von Quiveron IV, Esquire. Oh, boy. You there, adventurer. Do you remember me? Well, I remember you. I am Sir Baron von Quiveron IV, Esquire. You killed my brother, and now I'm going to return the favor. Yeah, good luck with that. I'm shirtless. Well, that settles it. It's clearly in everyone's best interest that both of you die. No, it's in everyone's best interest that both of you die. No, that's the wrong... Okay. Well, that's one down. Wait, there's goons. Hold on, let me help you out here, buddy. Job done. That's enough, Baldwin. Your partner is dead and your plans are undone. You've no reason left to fight. Stay out of this, Leofric. I don't take orders from you. I may have spared your life before, but if you interfere, I will not show you mercy. And what mercy will he show you, I wonder? You who have done so much in another man's name. What are you blathering on about? Every fisherman in Crescent Cove knew about your meeting, you arrogant fool. Quiveron's men couldn't keep their mouths shut. Imagine Lord Lolorito's surprise when he learned that a rank-and-file brass blade was using his name to advance a personal agenda. He knows? 7 hells. But I'm a captain, he wouldn't... I was once a captain too, remember? And we both know what happened to me. Well fought, boy. You've done the Brass Blades of the Rose proud. Captain Leofric, Captain Baldwin, he said that Lord Lolorito wouldn't waste his time on a small-scale smuggling operation. This is all Baldwin's doing. What else did he say? That all our brethren are no better, and that each and every one cares for naught but coin? Ha! Mere excuses to justify his schemes. Aye, we've no shortage of greedy sods, some who'd probably sell their own mothers into slavery if the price was right. But there are men like you, Fufalupa, men good and true, whom the small folk respect. Which is why I gave you the dagger. The brass blades of the rose need a leader with honor, and you're the most honorable man I know. Captain! Thank you for all your help, Finn. The captain and I will escort Captain Baldwin back to Horizon. Pray visit me in town when next you return. Sure. Well, can you tell? Can y'all tell my voice is starting to go? I mean, I've been streaming for almost 2 hours now. It's probably about time I wrap up, but I'm having so much fun. Just a little longer. Maybe give it another half hour, you know, go to midnight, and then I'll call it a night. You know, at the beginning of this, like I said, I had planned for this to be a more chill, you know, gathering and crafting focused stream, but I was kind of thinking that I would probably do some more of the quests at the end anyway, but I've ended up blasting through more of the main quests than I expected to, but that's okay, because I need to get through this part. Welcome back, Finn. So much has happened. Captain Baldwin has been arrested and stripped of rank, which means the brass blades of the rose no longer have a captain. Until a new one is designated, I've been ordered to serve as acting captain of the Horizon Garrison. Though doubtless this is only a temporary arrangement, I will do my utmost to represent my brethren and protect the people of Horizon. You would be an excellent captain, Fufuluba. Thank you, Finn, for your service to the Sultanate. You are a true hero. Thank you. Thank you for your, confidence in me, I guess. You need to have more confidence in yourself, though. Interject. Interject. What does that do? Because this is getting to be about as far as I got. This is getting to be about as far as I got. And actually, well, no, I was leveled like 22, so I'm getting pretty close to where I was at when I played before. So I don't really remember too much of this at this point, but I salute you, honored friend. As acting captain, I should be much obliged if you would grant me a personal request. In our efforts to ascertain the full extent of the former captain's corruption, we have been poring over his personal correspondence. Our search unearthed this sealed letter addressed to a man named Owen. But he is one of the Sultan's sworn elite. I could think of no reason why he should have any dealings with Baldwin. We now know that the former captain was consorting with a coalition of criminals. Could it be that Owen was too? This letter may well serve as evidence of their collusions, and so I dare not tamper with it myself. But given the events of recent days, I knew not whom to trust with this information, until now. I have chosen you, Finn. Pray bear the letter to Mistress Momodi of the Quicksand, and relate the circumstances of its discovery. Not only is she a staunch supporter of the Sultana, but she is well acquainted with the Sultan's Sworn. She will know how best to proceed. Right. Yeah. I assume something is going to take me out to Vesper Bay. I seem to recall that happening, so I'm going to leave those quests for now, but I will need to do those at some point. Yeah. I don't see any more side quests available around here, so yeah, I guess let's just teleport back to Ul'dah. I could take the Chocobo, but anyway. But I'm glad I've done these quests, because, you know, now I know what to call this this episode. I don't know. I mean, you probably haven't because nobody's watching. Where am I going? What am I doing? Hold on. In here. You probably haven't because probably nobody's actually, you know, watching. But I have not been putting titles like this one and the last one, the last stream. I haven't. I didn't have a title while I was streaming, and then I added the title after I got after I was done, so that the title would be then related to what I was actually doing in that session. So yeah, I'm gonna call this one "Oh Captain, My Captain" because, you know, what else would I call it? So anyway, Momodi. Ah, Finn, it's been too long. The Downen tells me you've been keeping busy in Horizon. I want you to know that I'm grateful for everything you've done for the people of Ul'dah. Even though you've seen the seedier side of our city, you've continued to help your fellow man. Believe me, the folk around here love you for it. What is it? You look like you've got something to say. A letter to Owen. Yeah, a letter addressed to the Sultan Sworn Elite Owen. Not a very, interesting description, but accurate, but... So that's what this is all about. Fufalupa's thinking Owen might have been in league with Baldwin, that this letter could be proof of something shady. Well, he needn't worry. Owen's as loyal a Sultan Sworn as I've ever known. I haven't the foggiest what this says, but... Wait a minute. Wasn't Owen the one who... Oh, hells. I've got a bad feeling about this. Listen, Finn, I think I know what this is all about, but I need you to swear to keep it quiet. If you'd rather wash your hands of this business, I won't hold it against you. But if you're determined to see it through to the bitter end, say the word and I'll explain. Well... I mean, I need to progress the story, so... Yes, I'm gonna... Can I count on your discretion, Finn? If so, then listen closely. The outside world believes Ul'dah to be a sultanate, ruled by Sultana Nanamo Onamo. Truth is, though, it's the 6th wealthiest citizens that hold the most sway, the Syndicate. Be that as it may, the Sultana's still got the support of the people. But she might struggle to keep even that if a certain incident becomes public knowledge. It pains me to say it, but Her Grace's crown, the symbol of the royal dynasty, has been stolen. And Owen's the Sultan Sworn who was charged with guarding it that night. I'd bet anything this letter was written by the bastards who made off with the crown. It can't be a coincidence that a man we know to have been fraternizing with thieves had a letter for Owen of all people at this of all times. You need to take this to the man himself, Finn. Tell him Momodi sent you and that it concerns a lost heirloom. Roger. If it looks as though the fellow needs help, I want you to lend it to him. The future of our fair city may depend on it. Yes, ma'am. Now, where do I find him? On the strip, okay. Yeah, in the Hustings strip. The Alchemist's Guild. Alchemist's Guild? Wait, can I... worry about that later. I forgot that the Alchemist's Guild was around here. And I can, okay. Yeah, I want to do the Alchemists too. But anyway, are you the guy? Did you say a lost heirloom? Proceed. Yes. They know, I think it's interesting, they know that if I know what's going on, things are serious. This is quite dramatic music. Hello, Owen? Well met, adventurer. What business brings you here this day? A letter? Very well, let's see it. A letter to Owen. Yes. Have you read this, adventurer? No. I see. But you have some inkling as to its contents, I think. Yes. Mistress Momodi has doubtless explained to you the significance of the crown and what its loss could mean for Her Grace the Sultana. This theft shames the Sultan Sworn, and me most of all. The blame is mine, you see. I grew lax in my duties, and in a moment of carelessness... No, it will do no good to recount the tale now. Since the hour of the theft, we searched frantically for any signs, any whispers as to the whereabouts of the crown. We have found nothing. The identity of the thieves and their motives seemed fated to remain a mystery, until you arrived bearing this ransom note. In it, the criminals state their price for the return of Her Grace's crown. And though it pains me to say it, I fear I have no choice but to acquiesce to their demands. Too much is at stake to do otherwise. The crown symbolizes Her Grace's birthright, and identifies her as the custodian of the old legacy. It must be recovered. I will travel to the unholy heir and pay them their ransom. Though I am not foolish enough to meet these men alone as they stipulate, I dare not bring a host of my comrades, lest the thieves take fright. Friend, would you consent to be present for the exchange? Mistress Momodi has always spoken of you in the most glowing terms, and I have never yet had reason to question her judgment. Absolutely. On behalf of all those still loyal to the Sultana, I beseech you, help us in our hour of need. Right. So now we need to go to the unholy heir. While I'm here, though, I'm going to pay a visit to the Alchemist's Guild, because I forgot about them. And I'm going to take that quest. Okay. Hello, Dietrich. Ah, an adventurer, one of my favorite kinds of people. I find the unquenchable thirst for exploration neatly complements the burning hunger for sagacity that marks our dedicated members. Welcome to the Alchemist's Guild. Though I hesitate to define alchemy in such narrow terms, our main field of expertise is the concoction of various potions and elixirs. There are salves to treat all manner of afflictions, not to mention miraculous libations that enhance the imbiber beyond his natural physical limits. As an adventurer, I am sure you can appreciate the eminently practical applications of our work. What say you, sir? Care to take up mortar and pestle and join our ranks? Yes. Wonderful. Now then, allow me to give you a brief history of the guild before we tackle the official paperwork. Though alchemists are presently known as the quintessential brewers of potions, the profession itself arose from the desire to achieve an as yet unrealized ambition. The original driving purpose behind our art was, and perhaps still is, the discovery of a process that can transform base metals into gold or silver. And the mystical medium thought necessary to effect such a transformation is the Philosopher's Stone, which is itself believed to have Panacean properties, and be capable of bestowing eternal life. Though success yet eludes us, years of endless experimentation towards this golden goal had the initially unintentional consequence of unearthing a wealth of knowledge in the field of alchemical medicine. Regretfully, alchemy's potential to enrich the lives of the masses was first met with a wave of distrust, as if our ability to create helpful compounds was akin to dabbling in back-alley witchcraft. The profession eventually gained credibility in Ul'dah through its integration into traditional medicine by Frondale's frontistery, an institution known for producing respected physicians. I can speak, I promise. Once the city's shift in perception became known, budding alchemists wishing to study without fear of persecution journeyed to Ul'dah from every corner of the realm. It was not long before this gathering of inquisitive minds banded together to form the Alchemists Guild. Thus, while our organization is intensely focused on perfecting and sharing the fruits of our research, it is also of paramount importance that we uphold the reputation of alchemy itself as a legitimate discipline. If you would revel in the secrets of our arts, then you must be prepared to shoulder the responsibility I have described. Take a moment to dwell on these words before you truly enter the world of alchemy. Have you arrived at a decision? Are you ready to exult in the arts of alchemy and commit to the responsibilities that your enrollment entails? Yes. But, okay. Yes. Then allow me to direct you to our guildmaster. Gaining his approval is the last test you must pass before becoming a full member of the guild. You will find Guildmaster Severain tending to his experiments at his personal workbench. I must warn you, he is a rather intense individual. Pray choose your words with care. Now, I do not remember if I did the alchemists previously either. I think I did, but I don't... I think I came in here, but I don't remember. But yeah, I'm doing alchemy. Of course I'm doing alchemy. If alchemy is, like... I mean, it's one of the main things I did in my Skyrim main save. Like, so... Obviously, I need to... And besides, like I said, I want to do all the crafting jobs. Because it's fun. Severian. Now, did I say Severain? Severian. What? What is it this time? Ah, you must be the merchant's lackey, come to bring me my imp wings. Let's have them then. Not a lackey? An inspiring alchemist, you say? Speak up and pray that I heard you aright. Yes, I'm an inspiring alchemist. Did that babbling fool Dietrich send you to me? I specifically requested that I be disturbed for nothing less than the coming of a second calamity. Do I appear as a kindly mentor to you? My research demands my absolute and undivided attention. Now be gone before I am forced to... But wait. Perhaps I can... Yes, you may be the very assistant I require. I have had a change of heart. Congratulations, I approve your application to the guild. It is with great pleasure that I welcome a fellow seeker of knowledge into the fold. We can dispense of the interminable initiation ceremony, yes? Here is your first Olympic. Try not to drop it, for there is much work to be done. Yes, much work. Excellent. Alchemist unlocked. Right. I'll be back for this. I'll be back. For now, I have to go kill some thieves, probably. Because obviously the negotiations, like, it's gonna, you know, it's gonna end up going badly, obviously. Probably it's an ambush. They told him to come alone. They probably don't expect him to actually come alone, but they're probably expecting he'd only bring a few people, and then they're gonna ambush him and steal the ransom, and then still also have the crown. Probably. I don't remember this part. Actually, I'm pretty sure I did it, but I don't remember what happens, but I think that's probably what's going to happen. But I mean, either way, it's we're gonna kill some thieves. That's just what's gonna happen. I mean, it's interesting. Obviously, my character is an adventurer come from far away to the city of Ul'dah. And so, the character, the Rogadin gladiator, Finn Blackhill, should have no real allegiance to the city of Ul'dah or the Sultana or whatever. But I do. I do, because this is my home in this game. I've been around here, well, the entire time that I've played this game has been here in Ul'dah. So, in and around Ul'dah and Thanalin and all that. So, like, this is my home. So yes, I feel loyalty to the Sultana and the city, whether my character actually does or not. Let's go. Once again, I am not above level 18, so that should be fine. I've come as agreed. Now show me the crown. Aye, you'll have your precious crown, once we've been duly compensated. Do you think me a fool? What assurance have I that you will honor your part of the agreement? Now, Owen, you're the least trustworthy man here. Not only was the crown stolen on your watch, but it looks to me as if you violated the terms of our exchange. Did we not say that you were to come alone? And given that you are not alone, what guarantee have we that there isn't a company of archers surrounding us even as we speak, ready to feather me and my men the moment they catch a glimpse of the crown? You have made a mock of our trust. The deal is off. Wait, here is your payment as promised. And they're gonna make off with it. Aye, 'tis the real thing. 1,000 thanks to you, boy. You've succeeded where scores of thieves have failed. And now, at long last, we have it. The power to create an army of undying soldiers. The traitor's spurn. What? No, it can't be. What have I done? Surely you must have wondered what it was that you were handing over, what it was that seemed as valuable to us as the crown seemed to you? Or did you assume we were feeling charitable? Ah, but you must feel terrible, knowing that you brought us the doom of Silda. Worry not, boy. We'll grant you a quick death and spare you further ignominy. Yep. Well, yeah, good luck with that. You're all gonna die now, so, There's too many, Finn. Run! Run while you still can! I will do my duty. It's your duty to serve the Sultana, lad, and you'll be doing it for a good while yet. Reinforcements? Sultan Sword, put these thieves to the sword and secure the crown. Sultan Sword? Ha! No matter. Kill them all. Here we go, boys. And other people who are not boys. Okay. I can't hear anything. It's too loud. Okay. I can't do anything against that guy, I don't think. Maybe I can. I hope I can. I would like to. Okay. Can I, switching targets is very difficult. I hope you can still hear me over all of this, you know. This is, there's a lot going on at the moment. And Garibaldi keeps coming after me. As we know not who we face. We face Garibaldi Fargon, and he's gonna be for sure well, that's him down. I was a bit late on that one. I tried to interject, but okay. I think we got it. I think we did it. Everybody's still breathing. Master Papashan? But why? How? Excuse me. The general saw you sneak into the vault, Owen. He suspected something was afoot and ordered us to keep an eye on you. The Flame General? He ordered you to look after me? Master Papashan, more of them to the north. After them, Sultan Sword. They have the crown. This lot sought only to delay us. Let us speak again back in the city. Right. Well, well, well. Look who it is. The source of his strength becomes clear. You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall, to command, that I may smite mine enemies. Can I beat that thing? Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. Well, time to fight whatever this thing is, I guess. The gargoyle, I see. Well, it doesn't seem so tough. Whence springs this preternatural might? I did not put the antidotes on my bar, did I? So I cannot heal the poison, but that's okay. I'll live. Well, hello, Thancred. You certainly have a knack for getting into trouble. That I do. Wait, can we? Got him. Nice. That the wisdom of the paragons should be brought low by mere mortals. Bleh. Paragons. This is indeed a disturbing revelation. We had long suspected the involvement of the Bringers of Chaos, Askians, to give them their true name. But we could not be sure they were responsible for the recent disturbances until now, as if the Sultanate needed any more enemies. I can't do his voice. I'm trying to get the British accent and it's just not happening. Huh? Have we Charlayans crossed paths with Askians before? Well, we've certainly... Wait, I don't recall telling you about my homeland. Ah yes, that's right. You're one of the gifted. You know, this marks the third time I found you in the midst of trouble. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're a lodestone for it. Anyway, I'm glad I started following you around. Who knows what grand conspiracy you'll stumble upon next? I jest. Had I truly been watching over your every move, it wouldn't have taken so long to intervene in your latest altercation. But all's well that ends well, eh? Our masked friend is no more, and while I very much doubt we've seen the last of his kind, his demise will likely grant us at least some respite. And on that note, I must away. Until next time, Finn. What's that? An ominous glowing rock? Don't mind if I do. It exploded. Well, that was certainly eventful. I am going to walk back over here to Blackbrush Station, and that's where I'm going to call it for this time. Hopefully you've all enjoyed. I certainly enjoyed this stream. Yeah, but suddenly I'm very gassy. I'm burping all over the place. I need to stop doing that. So, are there any chairs around? Some convenient seating anywhere, or do I just need to... Well, let's see. Can I sit down on this? Yes, I can. Alright, well, I'm going to take a break here on these crates, and once again, thank you all for watching. Again, I hope to do a stream with my brother at some point. But yeah, don't know when that's gonna happen because he needs to install updates and he doesn't want to do that. You know how it goes. So for now, though, I'm calling it here, and yeah, next time I don't really have a plan for next time. Well, I guess do the Alchemist, start the Alchemist Guild, figure that one out, and then go from there. Yeah, that'll probably be something, and then just continue the main story. Keep going. Where the story takes me, doing quests as you do. So I hope you're looking forward to it as much as I am. I have worked out a potential schedule, at least for the near future. I'm gonna try and stream on Monday nights, like tonight. I'm gonna try and stream on Mondays. So yeah, and then hopefully start getting some videos uploaded as well, and put those out on Thursdays. So if I can keep up with that, you'll have streams on Monday, video on Thursday, potentially another video over the weekend. That's the schedule I've worked out in my head. Whether I can actually follow it kind of depends on a lot of things. If there's, you know, other stuff going on in real life that I have to take care of, then it might not happen. But at least for the next, for the rest of the summer, the next couple of months here, that's going to be the plan. And then after that, we'll have to see. But just letting you know, that's hopefully what's going to happen. So with that said, thank you for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. And I have to turn it off. Stop broadcast.